Hi everyone, welcome to Sunday's Monday Oracle reading for this week, March 16th till next week, March 22nd. So today I'm going to do a regular reading and I will pick a card for the coming equinox. For some in the northern hemisphere, it will be spring, and for the southern hemisphere, it will be fall. Are you ready? Let's see what this week has to bring. Let's begin. Okay, first it's going to be love. Okay, we start with effort, compromise. Okay, so if you are in a love relationship, sorry, maybe you're feeling that it's not going well, not like you would love to. So maybe it's because either you, your partner, or both of you are not making enough effort to make your relationship work. So by that I mean you have to work together if you want this relationship to work out. So you need to both do effort, even sometimes do things that maybe you don't really love to do, but once in a while, it's good to please your partner. Now, depending on what it is, of course. But, for example, you don't like to go out too much, but maybe, let's say once a month, you could try to go to a restaurant with your partner. And it's the same for your partner. He have to please you too, he or she, sorry. So, meaning if they don't like to listen to, let's say, soap operas, well, maybe once in a while, that partner might sit with you and watch one of them. So, you have to work both. Now, if you are single, ask yourself, are you ready to make some effort to, for example, find a partner to make your relationship work? Are you ready to make some compromise? So, for example, maybe you want to move in together. So, are you going to keep your house and your partner can move in? Or are you going to move with your partner? Or, excuse me, are you going to try to find a new home for the both of you? Okay, so talk together and see what you and your partner can do to improve this relationship, to make it work. And again, if you're single, well, it's the same. Talk with maybe a love interest that you have, so to make sure that you're on the same page and to make your relationship work. Now, hear me out. It doesn't mean that you have to change your personalities or to do everything that your partner is asking you to, and vice versa. Just try to find some middle ground to make it work, to keep it balanced. Okay, for the money, what will we have this week. Oh, we have vanity standards. Okay, so this card tells me that maybe it's time to, how can I say that? Stop flaunting that you have money or make it as if everything is doing well, whether it is doing well or not. Now, you can be proud to have money and a budget that is doing well, no debt or anything like that. It's okay. But you don't have to tell everyone about it. And same also, you don't have to, for example, showing off everything that you buy or any place that you're going and things like that. Yes, it's good. You can enjoy it if you have the budget too. But remember that it's not everyone that can afford the same thing as you. So if you go out with friends, ask them before, for example, if they can afford to go to a certain restaurant or certain places or to make a trip, okay? Because sometimes they might say yes, but they will put themselves into debt. So that's not good. Instead, try to find some activities that you can all do together that won't cost too much and that everyone will be able to participate in. Okay? Think about that. Also, if you don't have enough money to participate, don't feel guilty about it, and please don't put yourself into debt just to please or to keep up with the Jones. That's not good, because at the end of the day, you will be the one having some headaches. You will be the one anxious because you can't pay debt. And for example, if your car break in between, you won't have the money to make the repairs. So it's going to make you feel again angry, anxious. So it's not worth it. And if those person that does that doesn't understand what you're saying to them or doesn't want to listen to you, maybe they're not the right friends for you. I'm sorry to say it, but that's the way it is. Because if they were real friends, they would understand. They would try to find anything to do that you can afford to. Of course, maybe they can't guess or they don't know, but if you tell them, they should understand. So, yeah, keep following your budget and make sure that you don't go into debt. Unless, for example, it's an emergency. Other than that, just don't be afraid to say no. Okay, on the work situation. We have shadow side reflection. And when I picked it, it was reverse. So I'm going to put it reverse. Okay, so this week, take some time to reflect about one or two situations that keeps happening in your work area or your job. it's something that I feel it's been happening for a while. It's not something that appears just like that. It's there for some time, and maybe you tried to ignore it, or you weren't ready to deal with it. So now this week is the time for that. So, for example, if a coworker is making drama or is bullying you, go ahead and take some action. Either talk to your boss, or talk to someone that can listen to you and that can help you. Or if it's just too much for you, don't hesitate to leave your job. But please, before, try to have some option. Don't just quit like that, okay? And for example, don't wait till the situation makes you sick, okay? So maybe it can be a burnout, or maybe you might feeling so stressed and overwhelmed. So don't wait till you reach that point. Go ahead and do something about it. This week would be a good time for that. Okay, and the last one for the regular reading, the health situation. It's intention creation. Okay, so I'm gonna push this card over here. Okay. So, for your health situation, you have some good intention. By that, I'm saying maybe you want to make your health better, to improve your health. Now, it's good to want it, to have the intention, but you also need to do it. Now, for that, you need a plan. Okay, you don't just go out and say, for example, I want to be in shape, so I'm going to do some exercise. I'm going to start training. That's not enough. So, for example, take a list, say, I want to be in shape. I'm going to start training. Now, what will you do for that? Are you going at the gym, or will you work out at home? What do you like to do? Do you like some dances, some weight class? Do you want to do some Pilates, some yoga? Try to find out what you want to do. Or if you train at home, will you do some YouTube videos? Do you need some weights? Do you need a mat or anything like that? Some yoga blogs? Try to think about all of that. And excuse me, it will help you to start taking care of your fitness. Also, as always, eat well, try to sleep better, try to avoid drama, stresses. Go and take some fresh air, play with your kids, grandkids, your friends, read, do anything that will make you happy. Maybe drinking less coffee too, or smoking less. Any little thing that you do will help you get there. Also, if you need some help, don't hesitate. Ask someone to help you. For example, doing your chores, helping you with the kids, with doing your groceries. Don't be afraid to do that, okay? Don't just think, oh, I might ask someone. No, do it, okay? Act now if you want to keep your health, a good health. Yes, you might fall, but don't stay on the ground. Okay, get up and say, okay, for example, today I didn't eat well, but it's okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna eat better and I'm gonna keep going, just like that. It's not necessarily a failure. It's just that, life happens. Sometimes maybe you had some bad news, or maybe someone visited you and, you know, it it wasn't on your schedule. So, you know, you had to deal with that. So it's okay. You fall, you get up, and you keep going. Don't look back, just look forward. That's the way to make it happen. Okay, and the one for spring and fall equinox, what will it be? Oh, it's gonna be dream, subconscious. Okay, so this spring or fall, depending on where you are, you might be having lots of dreams, whether it's about some past loved one, or maybe you can be also daydreaming about, let's say, buying a house or making a trip, anything like that. It's okay to dream, and also, yes, you can try to interpret your dreams or not. Okay, sometimes it's okay to just dream and just let it happen. But if you want to try and search what your dream means, keep a dream journal. Write it down each time that you have a dream. And try to write it as soon as possible when you wake. Meaning that, for example, even if it's 2 a.m. and you dream about, let's say, a dog, try to write it down. Because we always say, oh, I'm going to remember my dream, I'm going to remember it. It was too, maybe a beautiful dream or something like that. And when we wake up in the morning, we're trying to remember our dreams, and of course, we don't. Maybe if you do some nightmare, you might remember a part of it, but mostly we don't remember them. So even if it's a nightmare, also write it down. How did you feel? What happened? You know, maybe sometime it can be linked to a situation you're living, maybe not. Can also be some dreams about the future or anything like that. So try to work on that, okay? And especially in the spring and fall, yeah, we might have lots of dreams because nature is waking, so we're more open to that, or nature is going to sleep for the winter. So yeah, lots of things can happen in those times. So this was this week reading. I wish you all a happy and blessed Purple Monday and a wonderful week. Also happy and blessed Equinox. See you next week. Bye bye.